This bout is set for one fall. Approaching the ring, hailing from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing 204 pounds. He is Mr. Golden Ticket, the King of Taunts, the product, David Starr. His opponent from Rochester, New York, weighing 183 pounds, Colin Delaney.
All right, main event time, PPW High Voltage. Here it is, Colin Delaney, former WWE superstar, taking on Mr. Golden Ticket, the product himself, David Starr. EJ, strap yourself in. This one's going to be great.
I can't wait, Paul. Well, I mean, David Starr's been stealing every single show.
It's going to be a great matchup, EJ.
Here we go, Paul.
EJ's back. I'm glad you're back, buddy.
Little technical difficulties there.
Now, you and I have seen Colin Delaney wrestle a few times. A lot of these fans didn't have the privilege to see Colin Delaney. A phenomenal matchup we saw. You can see it on YouTube. Me and you did the commentary, so I'm sure it was excellent. Dalton Castle, Ring of Honor star, taking on Colin Delaney. They tore the house down in Berwick a few months ago.
Absolutely. Delaney with a stiff knee to start things off here against the Golden Ticket holder, David Starr. I almost said a copyrighted phrase there, Paul. David Starr reverses, sends Delaney out of the ring. Delaney can't believe it.
And he's going out again. He's saying, who is that guy? He's leaving. He's taking his ball and going home.
Unbelievable.
I think he just said he pulled his hair. Colin Delaney don't have too much hair, EJ.
Yeah, you can't get a handful of that. There's not a handful on the whole head.
He just said goodbye.
Josh Miniker, senior official, begins the 10 count.
He's in the back. I can see him through the curtain. He's done.
Now that would be a shame if that was how he made his premiere here at Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling.
Nothing surprises me in this company. Nothing, EJ. They hired Camarelli. They hired Ryan Race. Now Colin Delaney walking out. I wouldn't be shocked.
I want to see some wrestling here, Paul Bo. I think that's what the crowd wants to see, too. Delaney has taken his time, kind of trying to get David Starr out of his element, I think. Nothing you see these guys do, there is always a method to the madness. He's not just taunting the crowd. There is strategy behind that. David Starr likes to get down and dirty, likes to, technical wrestling. He was a NCAA wrestler.
He's caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Hop along, Cassidy.
Delaney off the ropes. David Starr up and over, trips Delaney.
Out again. And he's just stop, drop, and roll. He just rolled to the entranceway. You talk about somebody that's over dramatic. Colin Delaney.
He keeps rolling around like that. He's going to be dizzier than if you were watching the hard cam.
All right, David Starr now out of the ring.
What is going on here, Paul Bo?
Game of cat and mouse, it looks like.
David Starr saying, I could do this all night, buddy. I came here to wrestle. See, this is why we need to reinstate time limits, Paul Bo.
Beautiful deep arm drag by David Starr.
Like I said, this is not the kind of match that David Starr is used to, Paul Bo.
No, but I'll tell you what, David Starr can adapt to anything, EJ.
Absolutely. That's what makes him one of the hottest up-and-coming wrestlers on the indie circuit today and for the past few years. Oh, he is just whipping him around with those arm drags, Paul Bo. No mercy at all. David Starr with that armbar locked in deep. Delaney says he's not going to give up yet. Starr more or less just wearing down that arm, picking a body part and going to work. Now Delaney reverses. David Starr rolls through, breaks the hold, gets behind Delaney. Unbelievable. And this is where you're seeing his amateur background come out. He's so quick on his feet, so quick to break up holds and to transition into new ones.
Absolutely. All-American wrestler, I believe, at Westchester University.
I believe so.
If my memory serves me correct.
State champion.
And don't let Colin Delaney fool you with his little games he's playing right now. Colin Delaney is very good, and he's trying to lure David Starr in, and then he's going to go for the kill. You saw this a couple months ago, EJ, like I said, with Dalton Castle. He did the same thing. Lured him in, took advantage of him, and in the end, Colin Delaney did end up losing the match, but I'll tell you what, he took advantage of it.
Absolutely. So far, very evenly matched. Great maneuvers left and right from both these men.
Another deep arm drag into an armbar. David Starr is mimicking his moves here. He just seems to be one step ahead of him, EJ. And I'll tell you what, fans, I'm going to throw a shout out right now. How about November 21st? David Starr has issued the challenge, and he's going one-on-one with Tommy Swade. I did an interview with him after the match. I'll tell you what, you want to see Tommy Swade, who looks very, very determined. He looked right in David Starr's eyes, and he said the teacher won't beat the student, son. He told him right face to face.
That's what wrestling is all about, rivalries like that. There's no animosity between the two, but there is competition. Don't let it fool you. They're friends. But they always bring, no matter if it's their friend or their enemy, you're going to get the best of David Starr. You're going to get the best of Tommy Swade. But that's not what we're seeing right here. We're seeing Colin Delaney and David Starr go toe-to-toe, and both these men are giving 100%.
Colin Delaney now with a side headlock right in the head scissors. Look at these two.
Unbelievable.
Oh, man.
Oh, the front bump.
He just... We'll keep this PG for TV reasons. I don't feel like getting fined. Shout out to one of our sponsors tonight. I can see him in attendance there. AJ Doritas from the Westside Deli, wearing a crane on his arm there. Just went through a surgery.
Ooh, look at that. Colin Delaney answered with that little bump from David Starr with a jab right to the throat, right to the Adam's apple.
Look at this. Oh, man.
Delaney softening up Starr. Starr responds back in his element here. Sent onto the apron, holds on. Delaney didn't realize he held on. He thinks he's out on the mat outside. Delaney charges David Starr. Starr goes up and over.
Oh man, a chop right.
Backhanded him, Paul.
He backhanded him, pimp slapped him.
David Starr, beautiful flying clothesline from the middle rope.
Right to the apron, EJ. You know it as well as I do. I say it every time. The hardest part of the ring is the apron there.
Look at that, Delaney.
Look at Delaney, the unorthodox style. He has him underneath the ring skirt.
I've never seen that before, Paul Ball.
I've never seen anything like that before, too.
What a
Starr
move,
is
though.
under the ring. I just hope he doesn't come up through the middle of it.
You have to give it to Colin Delaney. What a maneuver that was.
Very ingenious.
100% legal, I'd assume, too.
I guess. I've never, in all my years calling wrestling, I've never seen someone go under the apron. But he did.
They always keep some interesting stuff under a wrestling ring, Paul, though. I wonder what's under ours.
Nothing, trust me. Both men out to the outside, EJ, exchanging lefts and rights.
Delaney.
Oh, man, right in front of Michael
Lines up.
Kasansky there.
Sporting the Wolfpack shirt. Classic.
Hold him, Michael.
Look at that.
Oh,
my God.
He's saying, Colin's saying it didn't faze him. Oh.
Ooh.
And I'll tell you what, David Starr caught his hands up the ring post, EJ. That'll break your head in a second.
That's a ringer right there.
Oh, my God, he could see him. He's in
Zinger.
obvious pain. David Starr in obvious pain, and Colin Delaney is like, he's right on top of him, EJ.
Now you're seeing the senior official, Josh Meinecker, be a little more lenient here. It is the main event. It is a very important match. Didn't begin the 10 count yet. It is up to his discretion.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you what, Colin Delaney, being the veteran he has, he's going for the kill now. A lot of these wrestlers, a lot of the guys, first and second year guys, will walk around and start on. Not Colin Delaney. He's all over David Starr, and that's what it takes to beat a man like David Starr. You got to be on top of him.
Absolutely. You need to just stay on him. No wasted movements, no wasted time. You can't let him regroup, especially someone like David Starr.
No, AJ, not at all, buddy.
Because as you said, David Starr is one of the most adaptable wrestlers in the sport today. Starr in a bad position here. Delaney has him up against the golden ticket briefcase. Oh, and Delaney comes down hard.
Right on the injured hand, and it's only going to do more damage, EJ. If that hand's broken, David Starr will be spending the night in the hospital, definitely.
Broken hand is nothing. It is nothing to fool around with. There's so many tiny bones in the hand. You can fracture 4 or 5 in one shot and not even know it.
Absolutely.
Look at this blade and choke on the male rope. Meinecker breaking it up at 5. Oh,
man.
And look at Delaney showboating it for the crowd there. Delaney going all the way upstairs. No, and going all the way back downstairs too, Paul.
Well, I don't know if you saw that, EJ. You had your head turned, but a ruthless stomp by Colin Delaney.
On the
and
injured
now
hand.
He's mocking David Starr.
I'll tell you what, we've seen David Starr take on some pretty tough opponents. I don't think anyone's really taking it to him the way Colin Delaney is right now.
David Starr's kicking from the ground. And Starr, look at this.
There you go, look at that. just what we were talking about, adapted to the situation, pulled that out of nowhere, used his amateur background to get a near fall, but Delaney is right back on top of him.
And it looks like a piece of string is coming from Colin Delaney's wristband there. That can be used as a weapon. Referee Josh Meinecker hasn't seen it yet.
And look at the lock applied now by Colin Delaney on the left arm, the injured left arm, applying pressure to that injured wrist. That has to be excruciating pain for David Starr. He needs to figure out a way how to get out of this one, but that hold is locked in there deep, Paul Bowe. That's one way to do it. Stiff shot to the midsection, stiff shot to the chin. David Starr is back in this matchup once again. David Starr off the ropes. Delaney ducks the clothesline. Starr catches him and slams him down with authority. And
David Starr starting to feel it now. EJ back up on his feet. Oh, 2 elbows.
David Starr all fired up now, firing up every single cylinder, putting it into high gear. David Starr, Delaney steps out of the way. But David Starr had that kick chambered, Paul Bowe. Look at this, but Delaney is answering every single blow that David Starr is delivering. Colin Delaney is answering it immediately.
Immediately is right, EJ.
I can't believe it. Delaney is wiping the mat with David Starr. There's really no other way to put it.
He's cleaning him up. He really is. David Starr's had some bright moments in this match, but for the most part, it's been all Colin Delaney.
Delaney off the ropes. Oh, jeez. Paul Bowe. Oh, now he is just blatantly mocking the product, David Starr. The king of taunts is being taunted.
Absolutely. Oh, man!
But you hear how solid David Starr is. Not an ounce of fat on this guy. Look at this. Poke right to the eye, Paul Bowe. Dirtiest and oldest trick in the book.
But effective. David Starr just went to swing and he missed by a mile.
He can't even see.
Referee Josh Meinecker is going to have to stop this match. You can't let a blind man wrestle when he can't see.
He just headbutted him in the kidney.
Colin Delaney's brutal.
I'll tell you what, you don't expect it. He doesn't look like a very aggressive guy, but in the ring, he is, like you said, he is absolutely ruthless, Paul Bowe.
Oh, a little submission hold here.
This crowd is hushed.
The crowd is definitely hushed.
They cannot believe what is happening to David Starr right now, and to tell you the truth, I really can't believe it either.
Crowd is trying to get behind David Starr.
David Starr driving those shoulders deep into the midsection of Delaney, and look at that, held onto the trunks, gained the unfair advantage once again. Delaney up on the top rope. David Starr needs to figure out what he's going to do here, or this match may be over right here. Starr fights out of it. Delaney, oh!
I was on instinct, DJ. That was all on pure instinct. Both men laid out of the ring. They're giving it all they have tonight.
It looked like David Starr just ducked down and hoped for the best with that move right there, and it paid off big time. David Starr back in this one, feeding off the energy of this crowd. The PPW Nation is going nuts. Could you feel the electricity pulsating through the air? You could probably feel it through your television set.
I can feel it, Eej. I can feel it, baby.
He has Delaney up against the ropes. Stiff forearm from David Starr, followed by another one, softening him up. Unloading now. Colin Delaney is David Starr. The product showing you why he has held down his position here at PPW for so long. Delaney reverses the whip. Starr holds on. Smart move. Delaney lands on the apron. Delaney blocks a big right hand from Starr. Look at this. He has taken David Starr right out of his element, but not by much.
Wow. Right in the kisser.
And now this is when David Starr is at his best. It's a shot, Starr, Bobo!
Up and over right in the front row. Crowd is going nuts here for David Starr. They want one more.
Unbelievable. He is in high gear now, Paul Bowe. Full steam ahead. Take no prisoners. David Starr is in his element. Maybe wasting a little too much time here. Loves to get the crowd involved. Love to showboat, but he needs to get on top of Delaney and stay on top of him.
Tell you what, you talk about a seesaw matchup here. First it was all Delaney, now it's been back and forth. David Starr mounting a comeback here. Delaney caught him.
Oh!
This got to be it.
We've seen that move before, Paul Bowe. Oh, I thought that was 3.
Look at Delaney, he's pushing his hand down. "12 large," he just said, whatever that means.
And now Colin Delaney climbing to the top turnbuckle. David Starr with those deadly kicks. Counters Colin Delaney.
I'll tell you what, EJ, if he falls backwards off that, you're going to be Dr. Frank's going to be out here again.
Delaney staggered on the top rope. Hits a big forearm. Both
Elbow.
men exchanging
right on the
blows.
top of the cranium, EJ. And a headbutt. What is holding David Starr on?
I don't know, Paul Bowe, but it's just a matter of time before gravity takes over here. Someone's going down. I don't know who yet. Look at that. David Starr holding on with everything he has. Delaney went for the powerbomb from the corner. David Starr fights out. Delaney
He
with a
caught
kick
him
of his
square,
own.
EJ. He caught him square, and David Starr is feeling for his teeth. And look at the sinister look on the face of Colin Delaney.
He is a mean guy, Paul Bowe.
Like you said, he looks like the accountant from across the street, but you get him in the wrestling ring, and he unleashes some kind of alter ego.
Absolutely.
Split personality, if you want to call it.
Well, you don't come into that ring to make friends, I'll tell you that much, Paul Bowe.
And now he's just pulling the hair of David Starr.
Oh, my God. Vicious chops up above the ring, and look at this.
No way.
The raw strength of the product, David Starr. 8 feet above the ring.
Oh, he caught him right on his arm. He caught his arm on that one, EJ.
Oh, what is it going to take?
Last month you saw Stevie Shields take David Starr to the distance. Tonight you're seeing Colin Delaney. But David Starr, he's hitting, and he's hurting his hand. His knee's bothering him. He's beaten and battered, but he's not giving up.
David Starr trying to feed off the energy of the PPW Nation. Willing himself back to the vertical base. Colin Delaney trying to do the same. Makes it to his knees, looking staggered in the middle of the ring. Both these men are absolutely spent. They put each other through the ringer.
And forearm after forearm.
David Starr just trying to shake it off. What's this one going to come down to? Paul Bowe staring each other down in the middle of the ring. Stiff forearm from David Starr. Delaney off the ropes. Another forearm. Unbelievable. They are just softening each other up. Whose glass jaw is going to break first, Paul
PJ,
Bowe?
I'm stunned for words. I don't know what to say here. These men are just... Oh, he just spit in his face. Colin Delaney just spit in the product's face.
There's a difference between taunting and disrespect, Paul Bowe, and that just crossed the line right
Look
there.
at David Starr. He's a house on fire now.
Oh, what a maneuver by Colin Delaney. Delaney off the rope. Oh!
Square right in the face.
I saw a tooth go flying for that one, Pablo.
Another one.
Those are some of the stiffest kicks I've ever seen in all my time in pro wrestling, Pablo.
He's hurt. EJ, he got him. He's down. Colin Delaney's out. He might get counted out.
That's
here.
what happens when you spit in the face of a guy like David Starr.
Yeah, he got him good there. This might be a counter here. I don't think David Starr keeps breaking up the count, but Colin Delaney is trying to get his bearings here. He's out in the canvas there. I'm sorry, out in the hardwood.
Maneker trying to keep David Starr off of him. Maneker going to check on him. Folks, as soon as we get word from what's going on here, we'll keep you updated.
They got to call this match, EJ. I think they're going to call this match. Dr. Frank's come over.
He got his clock cleaned, Paulbo, twice in a row. How is he even standing right now? That is unbelievable.
It's over. It's over. Josh is ringing the bell.
Maneker's calling for the bell. Again, the word.
Referee Josh Meyer has determined that Colin Delaney is not fit to compete. The winner of this match, the product, David Starr.
Folks, what an unbelievable match we just saw. Unfortunately, it had to end this way, but the safety of our wrestlers, or of our performers, that comes first. Our senior official, Dr. Frank, they determined that he can no longer compete. He could barely stand right now, folks. What an unbelievable.
Yeah, AJ, we don't want to see anyone get hurt here. We never want to see someone get hurt. And he's back in the ring. And it's a stare down here now.
Things are getting tense here, Paul, though.
I think this is it here. Like I said, he's going to shake his hand here. And this is it here. At least you're seeing some sportsmanship here.
What a class act right there, Paul Bo.
Colin's raising his hands here.
What a class act right there.
Colin Delaney doesn't know where he is. He doesn't even know where he is here. Fans, good night here from PPW. For E. Julius Kuiper, I'm Paul Bull. We love you. See you next week on High Voltage. PPW fans, a somber mood here at PPW here as the main event had to be stopped here. Colin Delaney, suffering a very serious facial injury, EJ, at the hands of David Starr. In any sport, we don't want to see anyone get hurt.
Yeah, like I said, the safety of our wrestlers here is our top priority.
Absolutely here. I'm going to bring Dr. Frank Roman-Scavage in. I know he was with Colin down in the locker room. Doc Frank, how is Colin doing is my first question.
Well, Paul, as an ex-ER doctor and here, PPW's main physician here for all the time, I examined him, gave him a thorough evaluation, and he's got a lot of tenderness and pain over his sinuses, right over the lower part of the left part of the sinuses, his nose area. So for total precautions, he's going to go up and get a CAT scan right now at the hospital. We have to evaluate this further. I mean, we're just hoping for the best, but we don't know yet. He's going right now, en route right now, and we'll know pretty soon, next, say, hour or 2 hours, what's the final decision is.
Okay, Doc Frank, thank you very much. Guys, once again, Colin Delaney, if you're listening to us out there, we wish you a speedy recovery. We can't wait to see you back in PPW. Thank you, Dr. Frank, for coming in.
I appreciate that. Thanks for
always.
Thanks, Dr. Frank.
All right.